Hello today. In today's video, we talk about the body's cry for help. Most of the time, our body is always crying, help, help, help. But we don't take time to listen to our body and help it. And therefore, what happens? In the long run, our body breaks down on us, we get sick, we get chronic illnesses, and because we never took the time to listen to the cry for help. So make sure when your body is trying to tell you something, listen to it, because it is telling you that for preservation. Before we go on, I ask you to kindly subscribe, comment, like, and hit the notification bell, because this is the only way we can grow this channel to help ourselves to better health. I'm going to give you 5 cry for help which happened to me before I got a stroke in 2018. My first cry for help was in the space of weight. I gained a lot of weight during this particular time. My high school weight was 54 kilos, but by the time I was getting a stroke in 2018, my weight was 106 kilos. 106 kilos, and my height is 5 feet 2 inches. So you can imagine that kind of weight. I had doubled my weight. And this actually was a signal that my body is actually crying for help. But I never took time to help myself and to look for information and self-educate myself on why I was getting this problem of weight gain. No matter what I tried to do exercises, I tried to change my diet, but the kind of changes I was doing were not helping. Yet, I never took time to self-educate myself properly on what is happening to my hormones and to my total weight problem. So, kindly take time to listen to your body. Number 2, my number 2 cry for help was my body was crying because I was on high blood pressure level. I went to the doctor and the doctor told me, you are on the borderline of getting high blood pressure. So do something so that you don't get high blood pressure, because high blood pressure may lead to heart failure, may lead to kidney disease, may lead to diabetes, may even lead to brain health problems. But what the doctor did not tell me is, what am I going to do? But I don't blame the doctor, because it was upon myself to self-educate myself and find out why was I developing high blood pressure and what was I going to do about it. So by the time I was developing stroke, I had taken my blood pressure medication on and off. That means whenever I felt well, I stopped taking the blood pressure medication. Whenever I felt bad, I took my medication. So what happened is my body started reacting negatively to this kind of style. And one day, my blood pressure went so high, and no matter how much medication I took, my pressure was not going down. And therefore, this is what led me to having a stroke. So, whenever you are told to take your medication, take them correctly so that you don't have adverse effects. At the same time, there are many ways, natural ways of reversing high blood pressure. So you can look up on that, you can look on the carnivore type of eating, and you know how to reverse your high blood pressure. Keep here and listen to my 3rd, 4th, and 5th helpful cry within my body. The 3rd one was the issues of the gut problem. I had acid reflux, I had bloating, I was belching, I had heartburn. All these things, I tried to treat them with off-the-counter medication. I went to the chemist and tell them I had acid reflux, I had bloating, and they would give me medications at acids, things like those. But this problem became worse and worse until I changed my diet and did the right things. and self-educated myself. That's how I healed my acid reflux, belching, and heartburn. Therefore, please, when your body cries for help, go out and find out, educate yourself how you can reverse these problems. The fourth cry for help was that all the time I was feeling tired. I was feeling exhausted. Even if I woke up in the morning, I felt exhausted. Like now I have a lot of energy. I'm doing this video at around 9 o'clock and I have a lot of energy because I've been doing the right things. But that time, I could not even cook for myself. I was always lazy. I was always sitting on the sofa. I was always tired. Little did I know this was a cry for help, telling me that your body needs a change and it needs a positive change for you to get better. Finally, my final cry for help for my body was in the region of muscle cramps. I had terrible muscle cramps, or what we call muscle pull. I would wake up in the middle of the night screaming because the muscle pull was so bad that I felt as if the muscles inside my body were breaking, as if there was a lot of heat eating me. And therefore, I would try to massage my legs. After some time, it would subside, but they continued getting worse. Every night, I was waking up screaming. Sometimes during the day, I would also get the muscle cramps. And I was told, eat bananas or eat potassium, do something. It will be bad, it will be better. But I tried, it wasn't working until I changed my total lifestyle, until I changed my diet completely. That's how I got relieved of muscle cramps. Thank you for listening. I want you to stay healthy. Stay with me. Let us do these videos and help each other in getting better health for ourselves and our